Hello everybody, Red Badger of Courage here. Welcome back to another episode of Cassette Beasts. In the last episode, we defeated Papatox, the master of puppets, and milled around for a bit, so... Today, our objective is over this way. We're gonna hopefully take on a ranger captain. I sadly cannot get the second ranger captain defeated because for some reason they made the second one require like a fairly late game ability to use, so we'll just have to settle for having a blank space in the second slot, but we're moving on to tier 3, so if we can even get up here. I would like to get up here. You know what, let's fight a trainer. I'll tell you a secret if you can beat me. A seeker. Oh, he's got Dandelion, a plant-type wall that boasts insane physical defense at the cost of fairly low speed and low offensive stats. Overall, his moveset tends to resolve primarily around setting up defenses, sustaining himself off of healing, and letting his allies do most of the damage. He gains access to the Snooze Spore ability, which allows him to put a target to sleep, further taking threats out of the fight, as well as Call for Help, which allows him to summon an additional ally to also take the heat off of him and his whatever you pair him with. Unfortunately, being a plant type, he suffers when faced against fire and poison and air types. However, he can pretty effectively fight into water, earth, and electric types, nullifying them almost entirely. He's definitely worth keeping on a team, but don't expect him to win the show alone. He's definitely got to have someone who can fight alongside him. Alright. Poison types into plant types will poison the plant, causing them to take damage over time. And wind into plant will uproot them, reducing the AP they gain each turn. Oh, only one monster. Legend has it that this island holds the font of youth. Do you think it's Comic Sans or Times New Roman? Yeah, we'll just beat up some trainers. Hey, do you like history? What was your favorite event of the 20th century? I don't know. The release of Jurassic Park, I guess. It was the first movie I ever saw, so it holds a special place in my heart for my love of dinosaurs. As you can see, Hopskin moves really fast for its Oh, he's got two of them. Do I really want to do a bio? You know what? Sure, we'll do the bio for this one. Palangolin, one of Squiree's evolutions. If you choose to pick a more honorable path, you gain access to higher HP as well as higher speed, and a moveset that builds itself more around defensive, retribution, and support abilities. Gaining access to Fair Fight, which prevents any new status effects from being applied, as well as, well, like I said, Retribution, which allows the user to, or buffs the user every time an ally faints. Counterpart to Bloodlust, which buffs the user every time an enemy faints. Overall, Palangolin is useful if you're going for a more defensive outlook, and a speedier steel type. If you prefer to pursue a more dishonorable route, Squirey will evolve into Mana Spear, a bulky tank that focuses primarily on taking advantage of its higher defensive stats as well as just being an overall juggernaut, gaining access to Shield Bash, which is a high power steel type move that scales off the user's defense rather than their physical attack. And of course gaining access to Bloodlust, where Palangolin would have gotten Retribution. You can't go wrong with either side. It's just a matter of personal preference of what role you want to fill in the fight. How is he still outspeeding me? Bye, Sirenade. Who leveled up? Oh, Carniviper. My favorite 20th century event was the Human-Elf peace deal brokered by the United Nations in 1948. Without that, things would have gone very differently. Oh yeah, because this is a multiverse plot. Can't get up there. I think that, yeah, that's a ranger captain out that ways, but it's a later one. Not one for us to use right now. Okay, so I have a sneaking suspicion we're actually supposed to get, yeah, I'm not sure how we might could get up, oh, we get up there that way, hang on. Let me heal up, because I know it's going to be rough going up that way. I have a question for you, Badger. It's a big one. Are you ready? Are you a dog person or a cat person? That's a tough question. I like dogs, but like small dogs, and I loved cats, but also I like cats a lot less since I got double-barreled in the face by one. Yeah, we'll say doogie person. A grand choice, me too. If I get back to world, I think I want to adopt a dog. I do a lot of walking these days, so a dog would fit nicely, don't you think? Alright, let's remaster Carniviper into Masqueraddle. Pretty much everything Carniviper does, but better. Except defense, it still sucks defensively. And is your first instance of multi-strike, which allows the user to hit a second time if they have the AP for it. However, again, like Carniviper, it's not going to take hits, and fire is pretty much going to obliterate it. So keep him in the back line, but he can be any role you need him to be, whether physical or ranged. And prepare him for the style you want him to evolve into, because he's got 3 different evolutions focusing on overall 3 different paths or playstyles, which we'll be going over at a later date. Alright, but how do I get... Oh, that's how I get up here. We are in Autumn Hill, and with it, some new monsters. Allseer. a steel type that breaks the mold by being a strong ranged attacker rather than physical attacker. It also possesses respectable melee defense, allowing it to wall some early threats. However, it does have a fairly low range defense, putting it at odds with electric and fire types, which are its primary weakness. It learns the very powerful move Wonderful 7, one of the most busted moves in the game in my opinion, early on, as well as access to broadcast and echolocation, allowing it to spread damage pretty effectively across an entire team. The last move it learns as it levels up, Close Encounter, forces all moves of the target to become physical moves, which helps compensate for its lack of range defense. And also, if you can somehow manage to get that on another monster, if you can stack contact damage, you can really punish an enemy. Overall, good fella, one of my favorite monsters. I hate fighting him, but I love using him. Astral will drain the 4 basic elements. Ooh, we might have a chance here to catch him. Oh, we definitely have a chance to catch him now, as long as he shoots the right person. He does!
Got it.
We've captured Allseer. And I do actually plan to use Allseer, so... But we got another monster up here I want to catch too. Let's fight this boss real quick. Or not boss, but I dreamed about this island when I was little. A traveler. Ooh, another new monster. This is Thwackalope, our first instance of a non-remasterable monster. Does not evolve, so that helps a lot if you don't want to wait for something to grow into its stats or power level. It has insane speed and insane melee attack, respectable bulk elsewhere as well to survive follow-up hits, and learns the move Pole Vault's Assault as its last move, which is a high-power multi-hit move, conversely needing 7 AP, but due to the variety of elemental type moves it can learn, it's gonna have access to the AP bonus from critical hits, or not critical hits, elemental reactions anyways. So definitely a good strong lead. Put it alongside something that can support it with further AP and you're going to be mowing down enemies in no problem at all. That was easy. Earth Wall. Can't believe Tokusect hasn't evolved yet. Or leveled up at least. What did I hit? Oh, starter grade. Oh yeah, I need a starter grade. Synthetic types like plastic, poison, and metal disrupt astral. Sorry, Kyler. Sirenade is just gonna spend more time out of commission than... You know what? Peppercut. We're pretty much guaranteed to catch him. Good, he hit the right one. I might actually use starter grade. As you can see, the stats are like extreme defensive. Poor Sirenade is just left in the dust. There's one other monster out here I do want to catch, but how I get over there is the real, Oh, there's another Landkeeper office I gotta take care of. But we'll delay dealing with Eugene a little longer, because, well, it's Eugene. Oh, we gotta fight a cultist. All of us in New Wirral have taken a step into the unknown. Why not take one more? Place your trust in Brother Cooper. Brother Cooper has found a way off this island of demons and angels, and now prepares us to rejoin our families on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna go with bullshit on that one, so... Wallop. Glass bonds. Bon blast! Let's see what other tricks we can get done. Wallop. AP drain. I just like using... Peppercut leveled up. Ooh, Malcolmy gets Pustule Bomb. That's basically Sonic Boom for the poison types. Aw, Peppercut gets dog ears. It's so cute! Have some faith. Guess we're taking the long way around. Fine, we'll fight you. Oh, here's the other monster I was talking about in the caves. Muskrateer, a speedy glass cannon, beast type, that combines the effectiveness of both Spring Hill and Squirey, boosting high speed attacks and high damage, but also able to follow up with defensive things like walls and parry stance. Unfortunately, he also competes for the same slots as both Squirey and Spring Heel, not really excelling at either of those things, and overall just tends to get left behind comparatively. He does gain access to Plastic Hammer, or Toy Hammer, which allows him to pretty effectively fight against electric types, but overall he's definitely going to fall behind pretty fast. But if you can get him to evolve, he definitely picks up a lot once he gets there. So, worth investing in, but don't expect him to be a star player.
Recording. Got it.
Complement. Chrome tape. Basically a great ball. Alright, one more fight.
Hey!
Stop! I can sense the pain within you, my friend. You suffer because you desire to be home. Allow me to end your pain. Become our tribute to the angels. Jesus Christ! Just... Unit target. Bomb. Oh crap. Wait. Well, I've screwed myself. You don't want to use fire types against air types because it creates an air wall, and if you just keep hitting fire into air, it'll just infinitely use it'll just infinitely stack the walls, and that's a bad thing. Oh, another wing gloom. Pustule bomb it is. Oh crap. I forgot. Switch out. There we go. Terracotta. Another bomb. Thunder Blast. Oh, he's got a... Oh, multi-target. That's what I... I was like, why is he hitting everyone? And then he's like, oh, he's got multi-target. Existence is suffering. We're gonna swap you around with Terracotta. I might need you as... Alright, one more. I might skip a little bit of the travel. You will go no farther until you repent for your shins. Masqueradle. Yeah, we're gonna have to book a hasty retreat to heal up and then be back later, I think. Oh, God, that's terrifying. Come on, Toku Sect. You got this. Wallop and... Oh! I'll do the bio for this one in a little while later because, well, it's gonna be a whole thing in of itself. That was rough. Wait, is it meant to be repent for your sins? I can't believe I had it wrong this whole time. No. 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 Maybe there's a cave out here I can go in to hide. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna book a hasty retreat, heal up, swap our party around, and then return. Badger, I have something for you. Ranger Wilma. Chrome tapes. Interesting, no? That Archangel we fought, Morgant? We didn't really defeat her alone, did we? Somebody had already wounded her when we found her. Even in her weakened state, she seemed dangerous. Whoever wounded her must have been absolutely savage. Makes us feel like us humans are pretty puny in comparison. Alright, now that we're healed up, let's continue our siege. There's a bug bite in the small of my back I can't reach. It's kind of irritating. No. Alright, we'll fight you guys. Our faith can move mountains. Cooper 1720. Thwackalope and Skill Evangelist. This should be an easy... maybe. Never mind. Conductive characters. Yeah. Ice, water, and metal, when hit with an electric type move, will become conductive, which means they take splash damage every time an electric type move is used, whether by them or their allies. It's a very pustule bomb. Can you not? Ugh. Mountain Smash! Mountain Smash! I just healed up, guys. All Seer got a level up at least. Wonderful 7, the most busted fucking move in this game. It's really powerful, inflicts a random debuff, 90 power, astral type move. It wouldn't be so powerful if A didn't have such a high base power for being what is essentially a support move, and also strapped to a monster that has an innate high special attack to begin with. Brother Cooper has called down the UFOs to bestow boons upon us. Allow me to show you. Oh, it's gonna be... Trifinx. This is Trifinx. The hits just keep on coming. Everything Allseer can do, Trifinx can do significantly better, possessing an even higher ranged attack stat and melee defense, as well as actually having a ranged defense that can survive hits. Its melee attack is still really low, so be careful trying to use close encounter, or careful if close encounters is being used against you. You're better off just swapping him out instead of trying to compensate. It learns Magnet, allowing it to intercept incoming attacks towards your allies, which is useful because it can take hits. Quite a respectable variety of ranged attacks as well. You're never going to run out of ways to counter opponents. Overall, really good monster, probably one of the best in the game if I had to say so. See what I mean by how powerful Wonderful 7 is? Yeah, it's just such a devastating move for what it's attached to. I hope maybe in one update in the future they'll lower the power of it. Oh, come on. He hangs on with like 1 health. Ooh. Confusion is the annoying move. All Seer gets a level up, gets Shooting Star. The Intergalactic Council of UFOs and Archangels won't stand for mistreatment of their messengers. I really hope there is some form of... Oh, there's the monster I'm looking for. This here is Bulletino, or Bulletino. I haven't figured that out yet. This fella is a fire type that is really fast. Like really fast. I think highest speed stat in the game. He compensates for this by being completely and utterly ineffective at everything else. Sure, he will hit first, but you're not really gonna know when he hits first. And he's gonna be squished like a fly. However, he does learn the move Self-Destruct as his last level up move. So, you know, even if he does get squished, which he will, he can at least have a parting blow to remind your enemy, and, well, you as well. Because Self-Destruct don't discriminate, it hits everyone. Conveniently, he also learns Ricochet, which gives all his ranged attacks, Self-Destruct included, the chance to avoid an opponent's shield, which would have been really useful against Wallace earlier, but, you know, what can you do? Anyways, he's a good fella. I like him just because of his cute little face. Bulletino Dash unlocked. Bulletino only has one defense mechanism, and that is to launch itself headfirst into danger. When panicked, this is a bad idea, but the Bulletino will do it anyways. He is fast. Extremely fast. I think, oh no, it has Ricochet. Ricochet gives it, effects a chance of dodging, walls. Oh, Terrakuka gets Sandstorm. That was the move I was talking about, helps, its disruptive ability. I'm gonna run around and hope that there's a, Oh yeah, there's the Ranger Captain we gotta beat. Huh, I didn't know that was there. Superheated Fist. I don't actually have any physical fire types at the moment. Whew, that's, I don't remember having this much trouble in my playthrough. I guess having an Astral so early on definitely makes things a lot easier, but I've got to find a camp of some sort. So I'll meet you guys back over there. Traveling with the dash is so much nicer. I'm surprised we haven't started seeing rogue fusions anywhere. I passed by one. we'll just fight you. Sorry about this. No, you're not. Huh, we get to use Wonderful 7 now. Oh, never mind. Bulletino. In all honesty, I only joined the Morn Children for the food. Well, that was rude. He just appears out of nowhere. Alright, here is our... Wait, there's a... Oops. That's the problem with the Bulletino dash, though.
What is that?
Was it? Sleeping? No, not at all. I was, meditating. I'm Zed, by the way. That said, it's getting real difficult to meditate around here with all these Bulletinos zooming around. Any chance you could, sort that out for me? Alright. To get Zed we have to fight the, Oh, Bulletino's evolution. Velocirifle. In the same vein as Bulletino, it is fast, but it sacrifices some of its speed upon evolving in order to be better stat-wise offensively. Its defensive stats are now a little higher, meaning that it can survive a little longer, and it also has a much more respectable ranged attack stat, which is good because that's all it learns. Learning, well, quite a few good ranged moves, including Acorn Mortar and Headshot, which Headshot being the counterpart to Last Rites, and just a really powerful move in general. Definitely can't go wrong. Its evolutions also further make it very worthwhile. Just a cool guy all around. It's hard to outspeed Bulletino. I don't know the actual pronunciation. Raise arms. I gotta find a water type. Wait, I have a water type in Faucetier. That is not... How are we doing on time? Oh, this is gonna be a long episode. New leaf. That's not... Broadcast. Gives the user multi-target status for 3 turns. Heals 8% of max HP and 4% XP points per empty slot. Bulletino gets Ricochet. Alright, how many more? That was what, 2, 3... We'll take out these guys. I got a lot of bios to make, so... Alright, we got one more Bulletino to fight if he hadn't ran off the edge. He did run off the edge. Alright. I should probably use a, yeah, we're going all in on trying to keep this, thing down. Wait, quest. Scatter shot. Alright. With that, we've got it completed. Our next ranger captain is on the horizon, and after that, we'll infiltrate a cult. So, yeah, I got lots of bios to make. I got lots of stuff to do. So, I'll see you guys next time. Join us for the next episode of Cassette Beasts. Thank y'all for watching, and have a good day or night or whenever you're watching this.